Hello there Steveos, it's just gone 5 AM in the morning. Welcome along to Steve's 12 days of Vlogmas. This is day 5 and I'm now just about to get out of my pyjamas and get into my work uniform and get myself ready to head off to work. My mum, bless her, she spent the night sleeping in her chair in the living room because she's been so busy yesterday with wrapping up presents for my nephews, my brother, my nephew's mum, couple for me, couple for my sister to open on Christmas Day as well. Yeah, so I think she got so tired last night that she ended up sleeping in her chair in the living room. The hallway light was on when I woke up this morning. Then I went downstairs and the dining room light was still on from last night as well, and I looked into the living room and I saw that my mum was asleep in her chair. I couldn't see Simba, so I think Simba's in the living room sleeping with my mum in her chair, so probably under the blankets. Anyway, I have made myself a flask of tea. I was going to vlog to say I'm just about to make myself a flask of tea, but I didn't obviously want to wake my mum by talking to my camera. So, and now you guys can't see me. The lighting around here isn't the best. But my mum was also going to prep dinner for today as well, because later on this evening me and her are going to be heading off to Bournemouth Pavilion to go and watch Britain's Got Talent's 2023 winner Viggo Venn perform on stage. He was the Norwegian guy who won Britain's Got Talent earlier this year, and he obviously won by dancing on stage and taking off multiple layers of high-vis jackets and high-vis vests and stuff. It impressed the judges, it impressed the audience at home. To be honest with you, I was thoroughly entertained by him, and I'm so glad that he won the show. He's also performing on the Royal Variety Performance, which is on TV tonight as well, obviously pre-recorded. But yeah, so he's also on TV, so when I get back home later tonight I might also watch his Royal Variety Performance that's on ITV a little bit later on. But anyway, so yeah, so really looking forward to watching Viggo Venn. Really looking forward to watching Viggo Venn tonight with my mum at the Bournemouth Pavilion. Really looking forward to that. Anyway, it is Sunday morning and I'm currently on my way to work. The time is roughly around about 5:20 in the morning. And also as well, I should also add that this time next week it is Christmas Eve and I'll be walking to work again this time next week for the final time until after Christmas, until Boxing Day. And then I should also add that today is 8 days to go. I'm back again, hey, more lighting. But yeah, but also today is 8 days to go until the main day itself, until Christmas Day. And I am back home after finishing work on this Sunday afternoon. So I'm back home, I'm just about to get out of my work uniform. Another great day at work as well today, so really starting to get busy now that we're full steam ahead, shall we say, to the final week before Christmas. So yeah, so we're going to be full steam ahead, I think, across next week. But I like being busy at work, so I love it, I love it. Right, anyway, I'm just about to get out of my work uniform on this Sunday afternoon. Okay, I've got a bit of an update to give to you guys. So you may remember during day 2 of Steve's 12 days of Vlogmas, I said that I was vlogging from my Canon G7X Mark II vlogging camera, which I have been, and I've been continuing to do so, by the way, ever since. ever since day 2 of Steve's 12 days of Vlogmas, I've continued using my Canon G7X Mark II camera. Now, this camera, I used to use it a long time ago, and as much as I love using it, because I do, and it's great for taking photos, by the way, I should also point out that there was a couple of SD cards, right, that I kind of looked on my iMac at a few days ago, and they had old photos that I used to take of, like, Buddy and of the chinchillas and some food and stuff like that. And I'll tell you what, right, the Canon G7X Mark II is fantastic for taking photos, especially when you want like that background blur. It's great. It is brilliant. There is a G7X Mark III camera out there, by the way, if you are interested in getting a Canon camera. But anyway, this vlogging camera that I'm vlogging from right now, I did say it a couple of days ago, I'm going to say it again. It is a backup vlogging camera for just in case things went wrong with, like, my main vlogging camera that I use. My shaver's just fallen on the floor, and oh no, now I've got shavings all over me. Oh no, no, I don't want shavings all over me. Anyway, it literally just fell on the floor, and now the cap thing that you use to shave your face with has just come off. So I'll put it back on in a minute. It's easy to pop back on, but where was I? Oh yeah, I was going to say, so my Canon G7X Mark II camera is my backup vlogging camera, just in case anything was to go wrong with my Sony camera that I normally use to vlog with. And recently, you may remember, I did say that my SD card that I used for my Sony ZV-1 camera is unable to read in my Sony ZV-1 camera. And it wasn't just the one SD card. I tried 3 SD cards. So anyway, and obviously all 3 of them don't work. I should also point out as well, when I've been editing these vlogs, the sound on the Canon G7X Mark II camera sounds slightly lower in tone than what it does on my Sony ZV-1. Like, the sound on my Sony ZV-1 sounds a lot more clearer than it does on my Canon G7X Mark II camera. So anyway, what I was going to say is, basically, I've just had a look on Amazon. And I've just seen that they do actually have a Sony ZV-1 camera. It has come down in price as well, which is good. And I've just decided to order it because, well, first of all, I don't believe I actually treated myself to anything for Christmas last year. Not that I can remember, anyway. And I don't think I treated myself to anything really for my birthday this year neither. And because obviously we're nearly at Christmas, and because I've been working so hard at work and stuff like that, I just thought, you know what, I'll treat myself. So I've got myself a Sony ZV-1 camera, should be arriving in the next couple of days, and I will begin start vlogging from my new Sony ZV-1 camera. It's just a shame because my I do love the Sony ZV-1, I really do. It's just a shame that obviously the SD card reader in my Sony ZV-1 camera has gone. Like I said the other day, right, I've had that camera for 2 years, so, you know, and the amount of times that I've clicked the SD card in and out of that slot in the last 2 years to edit footage that I've done on that camera, and obviously edited it through my iMac and stuff. The amount of times I've taken it in and out of its slot, there's only a certain amount of times that you can, and then obviously I think the SD card reader just starts to wear off, basically. I look forward to continue vlogging using the Sony ZV-1 camera. I obviously will continue keeping this Canon G7X Mark II camera because, well, it's serving me a great purpose if anything was to go wrong. Like in these circumstances, you know, like my camera just decides to not work anymore. Like, you know, can't read SD cards. So, yeah, so there we go. So I have got a new camera on the way. I should also point out as well, actually, that it is even good in low light settings as well. Like the low light filming is even better. And there is something that I do want to do next week, which does involve being in the dark. And I feel like it'll be better for me to film it on a Sony camera than on the Canon camera, because I think the Canon is not really great in low light. I feel like, in terms of filming and vlogging and stuff, it's not really great for low light. But the Sony ZV-1 though is even better for filming in low light settings. And yeah, what I am going to do next week as part of 12 days of Vlogmas does involve low light settings. So there we go. So it's even, so yeah, so there is a perk to that. Right, anyway, I've now got to mop up all this shaving stuff that's now all over the sides and try and put my shaver back together, because the cap, this little cap thing on it, you know, that you use to shave your face, well, it just fell off my shaver, so I need to put that back on. And actually, what we'll do now in the next part of 12 Days of Vlogmas, you know what's weird, is I said yesterday that, oh, the 12 Days of Vlogmas episode that's coming out today is probably going to be a bit shorter. It actually isn't, is it? It really isn't. It's going to be quite lengthy, so there we go. But I just had quite a bit to say there, though. But yeah, what I am going to do is sort my shaver out, and then I'm going to grab my advent calendar, and I'll open up today's door, which is door number 17. Today's advent calendar chocolate is a chocolate bell, and behind the door is the Maltesers logo on top of a Christmas pudding. So for dinner, I have got some chicken with some veg, some potatoes, mash, and some carrots, and broccoli and peas, as well as some gravy. Okay, so in the last half an hour I have just had a notification on my phone to say that my favourite YouTuber, that is Gabby, has uploaded a brand new YouTube video onto her YouTube channel, which is part of her Vlogmas series that she's doing. So I'm going to spend the next 20 odd minutes watching her YouTube video that she's uploaded over on her YouTube channel, Gabby Thompson. Right, okay, so I am going to wrap this Vlogmas episode up here. Reason being is because in about 45 minutes time I'm going to be heading off out. So Festive Stevie, by the way, is going to be coming up. I'm going to do 2 at some point. I might do 2 on Tuesday, because again, Tuesday is going to be a short one, by the way. Tuesday is going to be a short episode of Vlogmas, by the way, because I've got my support worker on Tuesday, so I'm not going to be able to film a lot on Tuesday. But yeah, I'll do 2 on Tuesday, okay? 2 on Tuesday. But there's a lot of content coming out tomorrow, though, as part of Vlogmas, okay? I'm going to try and get some footage from Vigo Them. So I'll try and insert that into tomorrow's Vlogmas episode if I can, as long as it's not copyrighted and stuff like that. And I might be able to talk about it as well in tomorrow's episode of the Vlogmas. Also as well, tomorrow I'm going to be heading out for a brekkie as well, so you guys can see my last brekkie before Christmas, or actually it'll be my last brekkie of the year, because I'm not going for breakfast at the I'm not going for a cooked breakfast after tomorrow morning for the rest of the year, so it'll be my last one of the year. So you'll see that tomorrow. And what else is coming up tomorrow? There might be some other bits and pieces in tomorrow's Vlogmas episode as well. But if you have enjoyed this episode, though, feel free to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment in the comment section down below if you're enjoying Vlogmas so far. Love to hear from you guys. And as always, if you are new around here and you like what you see, feel free to hit that subscribe button down below to become a Stevo. So next YouTube video will be another episode of Vlogmas. It will be day 6 of Vlogmas. It's coming out tomorrow night, which is Monday, 18th of December 2023, at the usual time of 9 PM UK time. But until then, though, it's goodbye. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys again in my next YouTube video. One more time. Da, 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 da. Bye.